And if you are looking for an illustration for your next message, you need not look any further than your own pocket. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Tuesday Panic, the show for the unprepared youth worker like you and me sometimes, right? And I'm your host, Paul Turner. And today I want to talk to you about the keys to good illustrations. Think about your next message you're going to speak, or you're going to preach, or your small group that you're going to do. Consider the text you're using. Can you come up with a good illustration for that? Not just a verbal one, but a physical one. Have you thought about it? Do you have any ideas? Well, let me help you with that today. Today I want to talk about the keys of good illustration. And right here I have found a key. I went to the thrift store and I found this. I said, man, I have got to have this. Why? Because there's so many good illustrations from Scripture that talk about keys, right? You have the keys of death and hell. You have the keys of the kingdom. You have so many different kind of keys you can use, and you talk about that. This becomes a physical representation of those things, even though in Scripture it's not a physical thing that was given per se, but it was illustrated to show that things can be locked and things can be unlocked. So the first key to a good illustration is always keeping your eyes open for something, even if you don't need it right now. Like example, I didn't really need this key, but man, it was like $1 or $2 at the thrift store. I didn't need this key right now, but you know what? I have some messages coming up where this may be helpful, even though if my message is not about keys per se, right? The keys of the kingdom or anything like that, but it is about maybe keys and principles. And I may want to talk about principles as keys, and these become a great physical illustration of that. Key number 2 is don't be married to your prop. In other words, don't let your prop overtake your message. Don't let the entire focus be on the prop. Otherwise, it will become a distraction to what you're actually saying. You want to make the point, put it out there for them to see, and maybe switch, if you need to have another prop, maybe have a different colored key for a different point you're using. And key number 3 to a great illustrated message is finding a way to use a token or something like that to use to emphasize what you were saying. In other words, if you're going to use a key in your illustration or keys to your message, go out and go to your local hardware store or box store, somewhere like that, and find some uncut keys. And at the end of your message, give away that key as a physical representation, a physical illustration of the point that you were trying to make all night long, that this is the key. Whatever that key point is, you see how I did there? The key point is, this is it. So take this key home with you. So anyway, that's it for today. I want to show you just one last thing here, and through the magic of video, I want to show you how I transformed this key into something a little bit cooler. And voila, we have ourselves a gold key with just a little bit of gold spray paint that you can pick up at your local hardware store. And really simple. Took this really a wooden key and turned it into this really gorgeous kind of inlaid, really cool kind of gold key. Anyway, that is our show for today. I hope that you got some from this. And don't be afraid. If you can't get a key like this, obviously you could probably tap your own pocket there. Let me see if I got mine. If you don't have a key like that, you always have keys in your pocket that you can use. And also, I put a little website down below in the notations there that you can click on and find yourself some unusual little keys. I put some together from Amazon, and you can pick up some keys there. But anyway, thank you for watching today. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. That lets me know that you really like this video and you want more of them. And if you are brand spanking new to the Tuesday Panic, thank you for joining me today. If you want to know the key to getting videos like this in your inbox, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button right there. And I would love to know from you, what is your favorite illustration? Or maybe you're working on an illustration or an idea and you don't quite know where to go with it, or an idea or a thought. Please leave me a comment below. I'd love to help you out with that. Thank you for joining me today for the Tuesday Panic. I'm your host, Paul Turner, and we will see you next time.